Right. Let's look at the next question. This say find the values of k for such that this equation here is always larger than 0 for all x. So if you know that is that let y equal to that equation x squared, and if you know that y here is always or larger than equal to 0, then we actually know two things. That is, either you have a situation like this, we have one intersection where the discriminant here in this case is actually equal to 0, or another case, y is completely above and the discriminant in this case is less than 0. The two conditions added up means the discriminant in this case is less than or equal to 0. So in this case, the discriminant is going to be less than or equal to 0. So first we have to write out what is the discriminant. So it's b squared minus 4ac. B in this case is k. So k squared minus 4a. A is 1. C in this case is 8. So I will have k squared minus 32, right? And what we want is that we want the discriminant here to be less than or equal to 0. That is, k squared minus 32 here has to be less than or equal to 0. Or in another word, k squared here must be less than or equal to 32. So I can sketch out a graph like this. This is k, and this could be my graph of k squared, y equal to k squared, and then here I have another line here. This is y of 32. So down here will be square root of 32. Here is negative square root of 32. And I want all the k squared that is less than or equal to 32. That means this and that. So my answer in this case, therefore, will be k here must be between square root of 32 and negative square root of 32. And that will be the answer. Right, here's the next question. You may want to try this by yourself. When you're ready, press play and we'll check your answer. All right, welcome back. So again, we want this quadratic equation to be always positive. Always positive means I want my equation to be like this, above the x-axis. That means the discriminant in this particular case is again going to be, in this case, is less than 0. All right. So what is discriminant? The discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. And here is 1 minus k, everything squared minus 4a, that is k. And c itself is 2. So it's 1 minus k, everything squared minus 8k. So we'll have 1 minus 2k plus k squared minus 8k, which is k squared minus 10k and then plus 1. So I'm going to move up over here. All right, so for this, it's not easy. Well, I cannot really factorize this, so I will have to consider using the quadratic formula. That is, I will consider the discriminant equal to 0. That is, k squared minus 10k plus 1 is equal to 0. So k in this case is negative 10 plus minus, and then b squared is negative 10 everything squared minus 4ac, that is k and 1. Oh, sorry, this is negative 10. So k in this case will be negative times negative 10 plus minus b squared of negative 10, everything squared minus 4a, a in this case is 1, times c is also 1, over 2a, 2 times 1. 10 plus minus square root of 100 minus 4, that will be 96 divided by 2. So we have 10 plus minus 96 is 16 times 6 over 2. So this will be 10 plus minus 4 square root of 6 over 2. So the answer is 5 plus minus 2 square root of 6, for example. Well, that is not the answer. Well, the answer would be, we have to sketch the graph. So this is for k, and I have 5 minus 2 square root of 6, and here is 5 plus 2 square root of 6, and I have a graph like this. Is a graph like that. All right, and I want the discriminant to be less than 0. Less than 0 means open bracket or open circle, and this part here. Therefore, my answer then will be k here is between 5 plus 2 times square root of 6 and 5 minus 2 times square root of 6, not including the endpoints. Thank you very much.